100% overnight survival in a Lego tent. Supposedly, this is the video right here that's supposed to set Jay apart from the rest of his life, bro. This is supposed to put all of his YouTube career in a whole new direction, okay? This is supposed to be the video on videos for what's gonna be like the next couple of years of Jay Swingler. Let's see what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's me, building a tent out of 25,000 pieces of Lego, and tonight, I'm gonna be camping in it. This build took me over 80 hours, and let's just say I made myself quite sick from the amount of time this Lego tent took to make. To make this dream of mine come to life, I need to work out 3 major things. How many pieces of Lego this is actually going to take. Number 2,
My nigga get depressed from building Legos? What happened?
how to actually structure the pieces of Lego so it makes a tent strong enough for me to be able to camp in overnight. And number 3, I need to work out how long this is actually going to take me to build. I basically designed this Lego tent build from a prototype I made in my bedroom, which was pretty fun. I then used that inspiration to design a real giant sized tent in 3D software called stud.io to give me the exact amount of bricks needed to build this tent. It also helped me decide the formation of the bricks to build.
Oh, that makes sense, because I guess you would have to know how many to buy, huh? No. In my head, I'd just keep going back and forth to the store buying bags until it was done. No cap. This right here seems crazy, because you'd have to learn how to use the software. Like, hella time.
To give it the right amount of strength it needed. But this is the most fascinating part of preparing for this build. You guys are gonna love this. I was able to create my own official Lego instruction manual based on the design I made in stud.io. The instruction manual gave me step-by-step instructions to build this tent from the very first.
No, that's fire. So now people can follow along with it? That's actually kind of cool.
First individual piece of Lego all the way to the very last piece of Lego I'm going to be placing at the end to finish off the build. I'm currently driving to the spot that that's better. I'm currently driving to the spot that I'm going to be spending the night in the Lego tent. This is like a childhood dream for me, guys. Like, I'm so excited right now. I used to build houses out of Lego when I was a kid, and now look at me. I am Lego. This isn't even half of the Lego as well. There's the first batch. Find a suitable location to build and camp overnight using your Lego tent. Make sure you have a stable base to build your tent on. I literally have to bring the base to the part of the woods where I want to build this tent. There's nothing else to it other than finger blisters. Once situated, you are now ready to follow the instructions in the manual. Good luck, stay safe, yeah. Who puts yeah as step 5? Step 1, I'm gonna build that little 4x4 brick, like that. This is basically the foundation to the entire build. That's 150 pieces. We have over 25,000.
How do you even get that many pieces? Like, what store do you go to? What store do you go to buy that?
Like,
I don't even understand
of those. I've just built a load of these. I'm now going to show you how this is eventually going to build a tent. This is going to be so hard to explain, but I think you guys are going to understand. We put this one here. Next one here. Next one here.
Okay.
Next one. Now my camera's upside down. Jeez. To create a kind of slope that kind of builds up, we're gonna need to build up, but forward. It's actually quite rigid. You know what's really crazy?
It's kind of crazy, because that's exactly how I would have thought it would have been built. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay.
This part isn't even the build of the tent.
This is tedious.
Just prepping my bricks. And I've been going for about...
It's kind of, I feel like I would have did this part at home. No cap. Would have probably did this part at home. Because I feel like by the time you finish, it's going to be dark. And you're going to be mad as hell that you just out there in the elements, you know? I don't know, though. We'll see. 4 or 5 hours now. You see how dry my fingers are right now. They look like roast potatoes. I think we're going to be running over into the second day trying to build this tent. So bear with me. I'm going to get it done. I just want to camp the night in this thing. Going to have to put 2 days into building it.
Good morning, everyone. It's a very gloomy day today. We got heavy rain overnight, which completely soaked this entire building area. All right, time to crack on with more of these blocks. The fact that I get to do this for a living is actually crazy. I'm just kind of like in my feels right now, like someone cue the Drake instrumental.
Whoa.
I just feel incredibly lucky to be able to do something that was a childhood dream. YouTubers are extremely lucky. We're nearly there. Nearly every single one of these blocks has been put together to build the Lego tent. There's so much damage done to my fingers. Oh man. I've got one row of Lego bricks here and one row of Lego bricks here. This now means I can start building another layer of basically what I've done here on top of this layer, and again and again and again and again and again and again until we meet like here. If I glue along there like this and along there like that, then I can just get my Lego blocks that I've pre-built and start stacking these on top of here. Without boring you, I'm gonna time lapse. This so far has taken us, I'd say, about 16 hours. And if I didn't have Jack here helping me, this would take me another day. If this was a couple of years ago, I think I would have caved by now and been like, oh, should we just like blow it up and say, guys, something happened accidentally? You know what I mean? This is taking way longer than I thought.
I feel that.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it off tonight. It gets dark in probably like an hour. And I don't think we can do that in an hour. At least it's starting to look like
it's so crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like it actually is starting to take shape.
I wonder how I would be doing something like this, bro. Because every time I've ever built a Lego set, no matter how big, I think the most I've ever built that was like 4,000 pieces or something. So yeah, I don't know. But like every time I've ever built one, I just stayed there till I built it. I can never like stop stuff like that. I have to like sit down. Like my brain is like, no. But I wonder like something this like big, would I lose interest? I don't know. I don't know how it would be, bro. I kind of like this because it's more chill. I'm not gonna lie, I never really liked that much of like the content that they used to put out because I didn't really understand the jokes. They were making like a lot of like jokes that like they just always went over my head, and I hated that like I was uploading the videos but like not really understanding them too much. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It just I had to get out of that. I'm not gonna lie, I had to because I was like, why am I? Like, I was watching it because people were telling me that they wanted me to watch it, but I myself wasn't enjoying it. You know what I mean? It wasn't my style of video. And all of the ideas, I used to, like, love their ideas, but then it's like they would just, like, it would just go to shit at the end. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, exactly what he's saying. Like, they always had these crazy ideas to start, and then it would just become a shit show at the end. You know, and I would always be like, dang, I really wish that, like, they actually continued with this idea, or I really wish they actually, like, made this, like, dope. Like the water park in the house or whatever that they did with like the inflatables. I was like, man, like they could have put lights up and like changed like the scene, like just made it cooler. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Shape. It's just half of it's missing. The tent is currently being supported by a camping chair. I cannot actually believe I've got this far with this build. The whole thing seems pretty strong, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm still quite scared walking around like near it. One kind of adjustment in the ground underneath it, I'm scared it'll just tip. Tonight is the night that I get to finally camp out in it and survive the night in it.
You should have built a Lego bed.
Look at how much detail's going on. I've actually built like little support beams. This takes the pressure off this falling forward, basically. The same with this pillar, the same with this pillar, and the same with this pillar. Oh my God. Oh shit. I know this sounds really silly.
Isn't it so crazy how shit always looks better in the Lego picture? Always. And then you look at it and it's just like, the fuck was that?
Really? But I think this is one of like, oh
my. Like, look at this shit. Look at this. Where are the support beams in this picture? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where I would be at, bro. This is where I would be. I would be so mad if I built this, bro. Because I would be like, where, like, there's no support in the picture. It looks like you just got, like, this cool little thing. It's never like that. They even mowed the grass right here, made it look all cute.
Oh my god! Oh shit! I know this sounds really silly, but I think this is one of like my proudest creations in a video. It was so heavy, it kept breaking. I persevered 5 days. I ran myself down. I got cold sore, I got headaches, migraines. I'm just so happy that I persevered. I did my measurements perfectly.
I'm proud of you, big dog.
I have shelter. I'm the happiest person in the world right now. I'm gonna cry. I don't think this is gonna be as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's not too uncomfortable. I think it's time to start a fire. That way we're gonna get hot water, we're gonna get food, and it'll keep me warm. I really need some firewood.
I hella thought he was gonna stay in this sleeping bag.
Right now to light a fire.
It's so perfect. Look at all those branches. Cut them down, bro. Look at all this. I fucking hate it.
In packaging.
Bro, look.
This is too good to be true. Disclaimer, I didn't plant that there, by the way. Okay, so I don't want to start the fire too close to the tent.
This thing is just like Ludwig.
Because I don't want to wake up looking like Gorgon from Small Soldiers, you get me? This is real survival. You know why? Because I'm not using a lighter, guys. I'm using a flint and steel.
I forgot about that guy.
The aim is to strike the flint and steel into the dry leaves. It'll start a small fire, then I'll gradually build up with these logs I conveniently found in the...
This looks like the start of forest fire. Look at all of this dryness. This is way too much dryness to be like, he's got to clear some of that for sure. You're just about to shoot at, like, that's his plan? Just to shoot? Okay. Okay.
The woods down there that I didn't place there. Bear Grylls, if you're watching this, my friend, I have nothing to say.
Oh, he really is!
Yes, 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 yes. Thin pieces of wood, thin pieces of wood.
Don't smother it!
I just had...
Okay. Okay, what the fuck? Thank God for Boy Scouts. Thank God.
The fire going, and then I doubted it with my spit. Stop! Help! I'm gonna have no light soon. This ain't good.
Oh.
Yes.
Now get to blowing. No.
Leaves. Set fire. Thank you.
Come on. Give me a little.
Calm. Don't get emotional.
Give me some.
Relax. Stay calm.
Blow from the bottom. Blow from the bottom.
Leaves. On me. On me. Two guys. Keep adding leaves. We're in a good position. Keep adding leaves. Don't drown the fire. On me. Don't burn the forest down. I think I'm gonna burn the forest down.
Oh, yeah.
Burn the forest down. Oh, Lord Jesus. We have a fire. It's time for me to kind of start stacking this up in a controlled way. I do not want to burn this random ass forest down. I'm in the middle.
The easiest thing you guys can do if you're ever worried about that kind of stuff is build like a little like 3-inch hole and build the fire into that. You could even like build another hole like directly next to it and make like a tiny little tunnel underneath and use that as your air release, so you could completely like cover the fire or whatever with like a bunch of like nice shit. Like a bunch of like dry shit and like logs and shit like that. And then you go from the other hole and you get your little blows in. You can also suck to pull a lot of that out so it's not getting, what do you call it? To give the air somewhere to escape. It's weird to explain. I suck at explaining, but yeah. Don't ever do this. Don't ever do this in real life.
Middle of nowhere and there's no fire engines getting out to me. I barely have signal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach like a wire between this tree and like a branch, and I'm gonna hang a pot down, and I'm gonna hope that this boils the water so I can make super noodles and chicken. That one there, and this one here, like this.
I kinda understand.
I guess I need to like... Okay, we're not doing that. We're just gonna put the pan on top of this, but I wanna get the fire bigger first. This fire is actually keeping me quite warm though, I'm not gonna lie. That can go in there, like this. Oh my God. I'm gonna have no saucepan left after this, but I'm okay with that. I just want super noodles. I'm warm, I've got light, I've got a tent made out of Lego, shelter. What more could a man ask for? Probably 37,483 likes on this video. That would be very beautiful. I think my super noodles are gonna fall.
What is that
No,
number?
that's the fire! No, god damn it, son of a b.
Oh, it fell.
I'm gonna re-pour some water on these because I just spilt some. That's much better than before. Oh man, I'm eating noodles tonight.
Oh,
It's
I thought the
confirmed.
whole
It's
pot
written in the
flipped over.
stars. I've actually managed to make these
Thank
with good
God.
technique as well. Like all the noodles are still intact, not broken up into little pieces. That's how you know somebody's a psychopath, okay? If they break their super noodles up into tiny pieces, they are psycho. Leave your noodles intact.
If you don't break the brick in half, your mother's a whore. Obviously, she didn't train you well. She didn't love you enough. You didn't have friends or family. Like, it's just sick, you know?
So you can suck them all up. If you want pieces, you have some rice. Ah! Yeah? Beautiful, beautiful noodles. I'm gonna get the powder in there now, the flavouring. The seasoning. Do I not have a tray?
Not gonna lie, it looked
Look at
good.
the wild's dead, yeah. Super noodles, beef,
He did his
chicken
thing.
mixed together. Let's see.
He did that in the wild, my boy. Like, y'all don't understand. He did that in the wild. He cooked that on the stove. That's kind of crazy.
For some reason, even though the saucepan's kind of protecting the noodles, it tastes like fire. It tastes like a bonfire. If you guys are genuinely enjoying me...
Well, you didn't cover it, nigga. You didn't cover it, so it still got all the smoke in there.
building things for videos, by the way. I've been reading a lot of your comments recently and I'm like so appreciative of it. If you do like the DIY stuff, please do let me know by just giving this a like, or if you want to type something out in the comment section down below, please go ahead.
It's like crazy in my head, Jay, but I just feel like you're meant for bigger than this, bro. Like, if I see this, I see it, right? But I see you as like the brain behind the operation that has the crazy idea. I enjoy it when you have like 3 or 4 like lackeys that help you make the jokes, but also help you make the dream come alive. And I feel like the Jay I know would have built a fucking log cabin out of Legos. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Jay that I envision in my head is not like making a 2-arch tent from the 30s and calling this a video. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. That's just how I've always viewed you, as somebody who goes extremely above and beyond. And I just feel like this is some shit that anybody would have made. But I feel like the Jay that I know would have made something way cooler. Just saying.
Because I've read every single comment on my last couple of videos and it's been the most fulfilling thing I think I've ever felt. So my fire's nearly gone out and I don't want to light it again. So I think it's time for bed. I need to run all the way over to you now and grab the camera that I've just placed about 150 feet away with a zoom lens on it. I hope you enjoyed that shot. The back door's dropped down and this is what you're looking out into. I am good, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah,
I do not
close
want to
that.
sleep in with my head exposed to that forest.
Heck no.
You are going over there like that and you're covering my head from the boogeyman. Oh God, my knees from the studded floor of the base. It's like kneeling on glass, bro. How could I forget this bad boy? What the hell, man? I think the Lego's like creaking, it must be weak.
No.
This is like my idea
No.
of a perfect night. I'm hearing all sorts of sounds, bro. I know I'm gonna go out there, yeah, there's gonna be a zigzagoon walking round, bro. You guys ready to guess what game I'm playing? Guess in the comments. I'm hanging my lantern from the ceiling.
No
On
idea,
this little
honestly.
hook I've got. Okay, I'm turning this off. This is bad content. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm in
That's
my element
Pokemon?
right now. I'm just happy. I want you to observe me being happy. Is that bad? That's selfish, isn't it?
I've
Should
only
I
ever
put my
played
arm
one
off for a
Pokemon
clip?
game.
Oh God, look what I'm facing when I look at the end of the tent. That is horrific. Damn right I'm sleeping with my shoes on. Are you crazy leaving my toes hanging out the end of there? Shameless plug. There we go. Oh. I wish I bought a pillow. This is L's, man. This is actually L's. I'm hoping that I get a full night's sleep, and I think it's possible purely because of how tired and run down I am. I don't know if it's going to happen because I've got Lego studs in my back, but let's give it a try. Good night.
Nah, Adam, when it drop.
I'm hearing the maddest shit right now. It's coming from over that way.
You gotta just go to sleep in the woods, bro. You gotta just go to sleep. You can't stay awake just listening.
Oh, fuck's sake, I've just dropped the fucking... I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that. No. This ain't it by yourself, you know. I did not think about this part of the video. I did not think about how fucking scary this was. What the fuck was that sound? Oh my days. I know it was a bird, but when you're on edge like I am right now, any sound, yeah,
I'm gonna guess
sketchy.
Pokemon.
I'm gonna try and get back to sleep. Wish me luck. It's so cold. Do you know why I'm an idiot, guys? Because most YouTubers wouldn't even need to stay here the entire night if they weren't recording it. I could have just gone home and then came back and recorded in the morning. I kept waking up with pins and needles in my right arm because I was kind of using it to keep me comfy to stop my ribs being on the floor, and the sheet kept coming down in the night, so I kept putting it back up, and then it fell down, and I was literally like, you know what, it's not going to stay up. So I just left the sheet off the back here, so there was a draft coming through the back and out the front. This has been a surreal experience. Building this tent was one of the hardest things I think I've ever had to do. I would absolutely love to see some of your feedback in the comment section on this video. I need to get home. I need to get home. I'm sorry, I can't do any more.